He hauls for us, we haul for him, that kind of deal. We bail each other out sometimes, and he was more than happy to let us use his step deck today. His truck is actually in the shop, so it worked out well. So we got, let me see, 3 pieces of equipment to haul. It's 3 separate pieces. I don't think I'm going to be double hauling anything because they're just in different areas. So yeah, first stop is going to be Reisterstown, Maryland. We're going to be picking up a telehandler and a platform. And we got a beautiful morning. This is the Susquehanna River. Nice sunrise in the mirror. It's going to be a good day. But anyway, we're going to pick the telehandler up in Reisterstown, Maryland. That goes to Ronks, PA. After that, we need to pick up a old JCB forklift for a customer. Take that to his farm in Ole. So that's going to be from the hydraulic shop to his place, and then we go from Reinholds to Easton. So stay tuned. It should be a fun day of hauling equipment. Situation here. I don't know if you guys can read the sign right there, Reisterstown, no trucks. So another situation where we're just gonna have to go anyway despite the sign. No trucks. Well, through trucks over 3/4 ton. Hey, I need to get in here, and I'm not supposed to go 25 either. You're not supposed to go on there with trucks over 5 ton or something like that, except local deliveries, you know. So it's not like it's not like it's bridges, but they do not want trucks cutting through here. Okay, so we made it up over the hill, and we cut over through here to the farm. We're gonna have to park along the street here, which is, I don't know, it's a bit of a dangerous spot, but I cannot get into this place, and there's pillars at the end of the driveway. It's a gated farm, and it's just not really, I'm not going to be able to go in there and turn around anyway, and if I back in, it's got S-turns, and it's just not a good place to back into. So we're going to do what we have to. We're going to park on the street, which is not great because it's a busy road, but you know, we're gonna do what we have to. So people probably get pissed, but you know, we got a really nice farm in there. See if we can get somebody to open the gate for me. Incredible place. Got the nice pond out front, and I'm not sure, I think they have horses here. So I just got to take the walk in the driveway to get the lift because I don't want to go in their grass, and I'm not even sure if I could make it in the driveway because of the pillars out front. So what a nice morning. Bet we'd be able to see some deer up in here. Let's go get this lift started and let her warm up for a bit and drive it out, get her loaded up. A little chicken coop over there. I'm not even sure what these guys were doing here. Let's see if she starts up. It's like 32 degrees this morning, so hopefully it starts nice. got the gate open for me. We're gonna have to be very careful pulling out of here. It's a little bit of a dangerous street to load. All right, so we're just gonna go. It's a little hard to see, but we're just gonna go. Hold up ramps. They're not spring loaded, but they're actually not bad. I mean, they're a little heavy. See, look at these guys, man. I'm just gonna go. You can get over and slow down. Now and then you have a courteous one like that that actually slows down. I got it loaded without getting hit, so that's a good thing. Alright, so we're still on the back roads of Maryland, northern Maryland. I'm almost down at Interstate 83, so it'll be nice to be back on the interstate, that's for sure. Ain't no fun riding around these back roads. Some beautiful scenery though, that's for sure. So yeah, I mean, we got the lift picked up. There's just not many options on how to get into the place. You just gotta take some of the small roads that you're not really supposed to take with a truck. So everything worked out fine. You know, I was a little annoyed at the traffic when I'm there loading. It's just, I know I kept saying something, but man, people just, see somebody loading on the street or unloading on the street, just slow down. It's really not that hard. I mean, people just don't care. That's the problem. But what are you gonna do? All right. We made it to the place up here, and I looked it up on the map, and I don't think we're going to be able to get in here. So it's going to be another busy road to unload along. Right here it is. Over here to the left. So we're going to have to unload on the street again. They do rentals here. So we're going to wait till these cars go by, and then we're going to get over to the shoulder and unload this. Not a great place to park, but we're going to get our safety vest on and get this unloaded. Okay, so we got it loaded, and just 4 chains on the lift. Door closed with bungee straps because the door latch don't work. So I went in there and I got a better bungee. Well, I got one of my own bungees here, and I think that's all it's going to take to keep it closed. He had some old stretch bungee straps that weren't keeping anything closed, so put a better bungee strap on there and we should be good to go. So we're going to head for Berks County with this. It's definitely a chilly one today, but you know, we got sunshine, so that helps. So I'm going to go get 222 and head north to Berks County, unload this left, and then I'm going to reload a telehandler, take that to Easton, close to the New Jersey line up in Easton, PA. So this customer is another regular. We haul for him all the time. He's got a really nice farm, and he also has a construction business. So this JCB 525 that I picked up here, he uses this on the farm he's got beef cattle, so he uses it to, you know, to handle bales and things like that. Stations open up ahead. Hopefully it's closed. They can be a little pesky up here. way, but then I still have to come out this way because there is nowhere to turn around. So there you go, good job. So there is a sign on my right here. It says no trucks with trailers over 45 feet except local deliveries. You know, I don't really care what the sign says. I gotta get in here, but that means it's not too bad. It's just some tight turns, that's all. Another nice area up here. A lot of farmland. We're out in the countryside. This is going to be a tight one. Probably pull front, back up a little bit. Make sure I can get my trailer around. Stay back there, man. There you go. This is a blind corner, so we just ease into it and hope nothing's coming. And then right on the other side of this corner is where we want to unload. Be unloading it right in there. Okay, so customer actually unloaded this one. He's got a nice farm. Steers up there in the pasture. He's got a nice place. He's got steers out in this pasture usually too. We're unloaded and on to the next one. Like I said, this is up on the hill. Got a pretty good grade up here. So like I was telling you guys, I left the customer unload this one, which we rarely do. We kind of learned our lesson with that. We left a guy on a job site unload a telehandler one time, and he near ran the wheel off of the side of the trailer and almost, luckily he was going down the ramp already, and he just, you know, he was able to keep going. But lesson learned there. Don't let the customer unload unless you know him. This guy here, I know he's used to operating equipment, and he said he'll get it. I said go ahead, I'm cool with that. So I did not get footage of the unloading. He just quick took it off and went right out back with it. So now we got to go back, get a tight turn. As you guys can see, we got a stop sign over there. We got a wall over there. So we're going to go front, move the trailer around, or I'm sorry, move the tractor around. Gonna go front like that. cock the tractor that way. Do that another time. Up against the bank. See if we can make this turn. All right. We're gonna ride the bank on the other side. And I don't know if you guys can see the tail of the trailer. We are gonna miss that stop sign by inches. Woo! Very close. So I hope you guys are enjoying the videos by now anyway. Try to switch it up, do some equipment, some flatbed, so let me know what you think. Always taking advice. If you want me to do, you know, something different, always happy to take advice from everybody. So this telehandler run is going to be picked up at a residence and also delivered to a residence. The delivery, the move actually is for a company that does garages. So they actually rent a lift. From us, and I move it around from job to job for them. So yeah, it's going to be going up to Easton, and that usually these are just a few day rentals, like basically 3 to 4 days of rental, and then it's on to the next job. So pretty much gets moved around from job to job for them. Another tight one. Hopefully nobody's in the turning lane. It looks like there is, so we're going to swing really wide. And we're good. One of the biggest things when you're making those turns, you swing wide like that. If you're a truck driver, you've either experienced it or you will, I promise, where somebody will come up your right side, they're going to come up beside you on the right, and if you're not looking, you're going to hit them. It's bound to happen eventually if you don't pay attention to that. It sucks, but you know, people do it. I mean, people don't pay attention, they don't see your turn signal, whatever it is, they don't know what you're doing, you know. Yeah, just straight up not paying attention, and they will cut around the right side of you. And you know, I guess my advice is just watch out for that. Make a habit of, when you're doing those wide turns, to just look, glance in your mirror, make sure nobody's doing it. Reinholds, and it looks like we have another hard turn up here, so we'll see how that goes. We haven't had any of them today yet. Huh. All right, so we gotta make a right here at the four-way, and it's a hard right turn, but I know there's a decent amount of room at this four-way, so we're gonna come over here. We're gonna cut everybody else off. There you go, you go ahead. Now we're gonna make sure nobody's coming. Swing it around, because we got a block wall on either side. That's really close back there. Through here about a mile or so, get this telehandler picked up. Alright, just ride it right up along the edge of the trailer. Put a chain down. Safely loaded up. On to the last drop off of the day. And again, this is just a telehandler. No platform on this one. So we're gonna go get Interstate 78, head east toward New Jersey, take the last exit. Before you get into Jersey, go south a bit, get this unloaded. And then we'll probably have about an hour and 3/4 to get back to the shop. So should be back around probably 4 or 5 o'clock, 4:30, 5 o'clock. Up on the map where this delivery is for this telehandler, this Peterbilt, and it is on the canal road right along the river. There might be a canal there and then a river, I'm not sure, but it's right along the Delaware River, and it's a little side street that goes off of 611, and it looks like another tight delivery. I don't know. I was looking up on the street view. It looks pretty tight this time. I mean, I might have to stay on 611 and drive the telehandler in a half a mile or so and just walk back out because, yeah, it's looking like it's pretty tight. So, we'll see. Traffic circles along this road, and I guess they do work fairly well. It keeps traffic moving, but you gotta really watch yourself because people are crazy around these circles. You know, you gotta swing a little wide to get around the circle, and people are zipping around, almost hitting you. But now they put up signs that say, "Do not drive beside truck around circles." So we'll see if people obey those signs. Probably not. where I learned how to drive trucks. So I do miss farming. Alright, so we gotta come this way. We can't go right through Easton because of a bridge. So truck's gotta take this street off of, well, you turn off of 78 and then you make this left, and this road cuts back over to 611. So they're calling for some snow here later today or this afternoon. So I don't know if you guys can see the white streaks on the road. That's calcium that they put down before the snow comes. And we gotta go down this steep grade, crossing back over Interstate 78, and then go down 611. There's a little truck detour in place to get out around that. So I got 3.8 miles to Canal Road, and then I gotta park along this road, or hopefully I can get off somewhere to unload it, because I can't go in that road because there's bridges that cross the canal over to that road, and I don't know exactly what the weight limits are on it, but I'm sure I can't go in there with the truck. Probably 10-15 ton. So as you guys can see by now, this is not a great area for trucks, but so you got the canal right beside me, and then the river right next to the canal there. And there's going to be, once we get on down there, there's going to be houses between the canal and the river. So that's where we need to go over a small bridge to get over to those houses. So it could be interesting. Because we got to park on the road again. Like I said, unless there's a place we can pull off. We'll see in a bit. Beautiful views driving down through here, that's for sure. And they got a nice, oh, there comes the car. Kind of a blind place to pull out of. I don't think he tried it. But yeah, they got a nice walkway over there between the canal and the river. So if you live nearby, you can take a nice stroll along the river. It'd be interesting to see what this bridge weight limit is. These Peterbilts, these telehandlers aren't very light either, so let's see what the sign says. Got about a quarter mile up the road, so I'm going to have to pull off or unload. Every road that comes off there, no trucks, no trucks. You know, right up here is the crossroad. So I'm hoping there's a space I can pull off into to at least get off the street. Again, this is northern PA, you know, northeastern PA, western Jersey line here. People aren't that courteous on the road around here. Well, I don't see anywhere to pull off. Maybe on the other side. Yeah, see, that's a 9-ton bridge. So we are going to have to unload on the street. It is what it is. really nice here. Actually putting up a new house there the way it looks. Look at that. Got a little waterfall off in the distance there. Very peaceful here. Hey guys, hey, thanks for watching this video. That's going to be it for this one. Hopefully that gives you a taste of hauling equipment for a day around here. You know, for especially rental equipment. That's our job sites. The company I work for, our job sites are often commercial job sites or big, you know, big steel buildings. So those are usually easy to get in and out of. But when you're hauling rental equipment, you know, residential, tight job sites, and a lot of, as you've seen, parking on the road, stuff like that. So it gets interesting for sure. So that's gonna be it. I'm heading home now. I'm in traffic in Reading, but I got off of 78, or I guess I'm in Kutztown, but I got off of 78 and it was starting to flurry, and they're calling for a little bit of snow tonight, and I just want to get home before any of that starts. So the last place I want to be if it starts snowing is Interstate 78. I'm telling you, it's the worst. They get bad snow squalls going through some of those mountains, and it's a fatal interstate, put it that way. A lot of accidents, a lot of fatalities on that interstate from snow squalls, snowstorms. So I'm glad I'm off of there. I'm heading south on 222. I'll be back around 4:15. So nice easy day. Anyway, thanks again for watching. Again, hopefully you got a good taste of how it is hauling, you know, equipment around local here. So you guys have a good one, and we'll see you on the next one.